Maya Angelou, A Life of Resilience and Inspiration. Maya Angelou, born Marguerite Annie Johnson on April 4, 1928, in St. Louis, Missouri, was an iconic American author, poet, singer, and civil rights activist. Her life journey is a testament to resilience, creativity, and the indomitable human spirit. Over her long and remarkable life, Angelou left an indelible mark on the world through her literary works, activism, and her unwavering commitment to inspiring and uplifting others. This is the story of Maya Angelou's extraordinary life, filled with triumphs and tribulations, as well as some interesting facts that showcase her multifaceted talents and contributions. Early life and difficult beginnings. Maya Angelou's early years were marked by hardships. When she was just 3 years old, her parents' marriage ended, and she and her brother, Bailey, were sent to live with their grandmother in the small town of Stamps, Arkansas. Her experiences in Stamps deeply influenced her writing, as she would later reflect on the segregation and racism she encountered there. It was in Stamps that young Marguerite developed her love for literature and began to explore the power of words as a means of escape. Returning to her mother's care briefly at the age of 7, Angelou was violated by her mother's boyfriend. He was jailed and was later killed. Believing that her confession of the trauma had a hand in the man's death, Angelou became mute for 6 years. A love for words and literature. Angelou's love for literature and writing emerged during her time in Stamps. She consumed a wide range of books and developed an early passion for poetry, which would later become a significant part of her identity. Even during a challenging period when she became mute, she found solace in reading and writing, and this passion helped her overcome her self-imposed silence. A career in the arts begins. At the age of 14, Angelou and her brother were sent back to live with their mother in San Francisco. Her teenage years were tumultuous, marked by a series of personal challenges and struggles. She dropped out of high school and became the first black female cable car conductor in San Francisco, a job she secured through a falsified birth certificate. In the early 1950s, Angelou delved into the world of performing arts. She adopted the stage name, Maya Angelou, a combination of her childhood nickname, Maya, and a shortened version of her then-husband's surname. She began her career as a dancer, working in nightclubs and even touring Europe with a production of the opera Porgy and Bess. Her experiences as a dancer and performer laid the foundation for her future work as a writer and poet. A pioneering career in the arts. Maya Angelou's career in the arts was nothing short of groundbreaking. In the 1950s, she was a member of the Harlem Writers Guild in New York City, and was introduced to prominent figures of the Harlem Renaissance, such as Langston Hughes. Her experiences during this time provided her with the creative inspiration and guidance to explore her own writing. Angelou's first autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, published in 1969, became a landmark in American literature. It was a deeply personal account of her childhood and adolescence, highlighting themes of identity, race, and the struggles of a young black girl growing up in the racially segregated South. The book was both critically acclaimed and widely popular, earning her international recognition and praise. Accomplished writer and poet. Maya Angelou went on to write a series of autobiographies, essays, and poetry collections, each exploring themes of personal identity, race, and womanhood. Some of her notable works include Gather Together in My Name, Singin' and Swingin', and Gettin' Merry Like Christmas, The Heart of a Woman, and All God's Children Need Traveling Shoes. These autobiographies chronicled her personal experiences and served as a platform for advocating for civil rights, women's rights, and social justice. Angelou's contributions to poetry were equally significant. Her poem, Still I Rise, is one of her most famous works, celebrating resilience and the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Her poems often resonated with audiences worldwide as they explored the complexities of love, identity, and societal change. Civil rights activism. Maya Angelou was deeply involved in the civil rights movement. She worked closely with figures like Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whom she met during her time as the Northern Coordinator for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC. She used her writing and her voice to advocate for racial equality, delivering her powerful poem, On the Pulse of Morning, at President Bill Clinton's inauguration in 1993. Her work in civil rights and her eloquence in discussing racial and social issues made her a respected figure in the struggle for justice and equality.